Hello, fellow gardeners. Welcome to a world where creativity meets sustainability. Are you ready to create a stunning garden without breaking the bank? Imagine transforming your outdoor space into a haven of beauty and innovation. Today, we'll explore the wonderful world of upcycling. It's all about giving new life to old items and reducing waste. With a little creativity, we can turn everyday items into unique garden features. Think of old tires becoming vibrant planters, or glass bottles turning into sparkling garden borders. Get ready to design, recycle, and reuse your way to a beautiful and sustainable outdoor space. Let's get started on this green adventure. This guide will be your roadmap. It will lead you through the steps of planning, designing, and implementing your upcycled garden. We'll cover everything from clever design ideas to easy permaculture tips. You'll learn how to make the most of what you already have. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out. These tips are designed to be accessible and fun for everyone. These tips are for everyone. Whether you're working solo or with a community, you'll find inspiration here. Get ready to unleash your inner gardener. The possibilities are endless when you start thinking outside the box. It's time to transform your garden into something truly special. Imagine a space filled with unique, personalized touches that reflect your creativity. Let's get started on this exciting journey. Together, we'll explore the endless possibilities of upcycling. It's easier than you think. With a few simple steps, you can create stunning features that will enhance your garden, and the results will amaze you. You'll be proud of the beautiful, sustainable space you've created. Get ready to be inspired. Your upcycled garden paradise awaits. Let's make it happen together. First things first, let's talk design. Who says you need fancy landscaping to make a statement? With a bit of imagination, you can create a stunning garden layout using upcycled materials. Think outside the box. Old bricks can become charming pathways or raised beds. Discarded wooden pallets can be transformed into vertical gardens. This adds height and interest to your space. And don't forget about those empty glass bottles. They make fantastic edging for garden beds. See, you're already on your way to a more sustainable and stylish garden. Remember, good garden design is all about working with what you have. It's about letting your creativity shine through. Now let's talk about recycling and reusing. Look around your house. You'll be surprised by how many everyday items can find new life in your garden. Old sinks and bathtubs make quirky and charming planters. Just make sure to drill drainage holes. Got an old ladder? Prop it up against a wall and use it as a unique plant stand. Even old wellies and teapots can become whimsical homes for your favorite flowers. Let your imagination run wild. Remember, one person's trash is another person's treasure. So before you throw something away, ask yourself, could this be repurposed in my garden? Let's talk about the magic of pallets. Pallets are an upcycler's dream come true. Pallets are sturdy, versatile, and best of all, often free. With a little effort, you can transform them into all sorts of garden wonders. A popular option is to create a vertical garden. Simply attach the pallet to a wall, add some landscape fabric, and fill the gaps with soil. Instant vertical gardening. You can also use pallets to build compost bins, garden benches, or even a charming potting table. The possibilities are endless. Just remember to dismantle the pallet carefully, and always wear gloves and eye protection. Section 5. Tire transformations, round and round we grow. Old tires are another upcycling goldmine. Don't let them go to waste. With a bit of paint and creativity, they can be transformed into colorful planters. Stack them, paint them, and arrange them in different formations to create eye-catching displays. You can also use tires to create raised beds. Simply stack them to your desired height, secure them together, and fill them with soil. This is a great way to improve drainage and create a more ergonomic gardening experience. Remember to always wash and clean the tires thoroughly before using them in your garden. And if you're growing edibles, it's best to line the tires with landscape fabric to prevent any leaching of chemicals. Section 6. Plastic fantastic. Give new life to old bottles. We all know that plastic pollution is a major problem. But did you know that you can give your plastic bottles a second life in the garden? Cut the tops off plastic bottles to create mini cloches for protecting young seedlings. Paint them and use them as decorative plant markers, or fill them with water and hang them upside down to create a simple but effective irrigation system. Just make sure to punch small holes in the caps to allow the water to slowly seep out. Remember, every little bit helps when it comes to reducing plastic waste. So, get creative and see what you can come up with. Section 7. Get creative with cans. Don't throw away those old tin cans. They can be incredibly useful in the garden too. Give them a good wash, punch some drainage holes in the bottom, and voila, you have instant seedling pots. You can also use larger cans to store your gardening tools or to collect rainwater. Get creative and decorate them with paint, decoupage, or mosaic tiles to add a touch of personality to your garden. Remember, even the smallest items can have a big impact when it comes to sustainability. Section 8. Permaculture principles for beginners. Now, let's talk about permaculture. It's a holistic approach to gardening that emphasizes harmony with nature. Don't let the word intimidate you. Permaculture is accessible to everyone, regardless of gardening experience. Permaculture is all about working with nature to create a more sustainable and self-sufficient garden. It integrates land, resources, people, and the environment through mutually beneficial synergies. One of the key principles of permaculture is observe and interact. This means paying close attention to the natural processes and patterns in your garden. Take some time to observe your garden throughout the year. Notice the changes in plant growth, animal activity, and weather patterns. Notice where the sun shines the most, where the wind blows the strongest, and where water tends to collect. These observations will guide you in making informed decisions. This will help you to design your garden in a way that works with nature, not against it. By aligning with natural forces, you can create a more resilient and productive garden. Another important principle is catch and store energy. This involves harnessing natural resources to maximize efficiency. This can be as simple as using mulch to retain moisture in the soil or planting trees to create windbreaks. You can also collect rainwater for irrigation or use solar panels for energy. Remember, permaculture is a journey, not a destination. It's about continuous learning and adapting to the environment. Start small, experiment, and have fun. Each step you take brings you closer to a more sustainable and rewarding gardening experience. Embrace the process and enjoy the journey. Section 9. Little effort, big impact, simple upcycling wins. You don't have to be a DIY expert to make a difference. With just a bit of creativity and some common household items, you can transform your garden into a thriving oasis. There are plenty of quick and easy upcycling wins that can have a big impact on your garden. These projects not only save you money, but also help reduce waste, making your gardening efforts more sustainable. One of the simplest and most effective upcycling ideas is to use old egg cartons as seed starters. These cartons are perfect for giving your seeds a head start. Simply fill each compartment with potting mix, sow your seeds, and water them well. The egg cartons provide a nurturing environment for the seeds to germinate. Once the seedlings are large enough to handle, you can plant the entire egg carton cell directly into the ground. This method minimizes root disturbance, giving your plants a better chance to thrive. The cardboard will decompose over time, providing your plants with extra nutrients and improving soil structure. It's a win-win for both your garden and the environment. Another simple yet effective idea is to use old newspapers as a weed suppressant. This method is both cost-effective and environmentally friendly. Simply lay down a few layers of newspaper around your plants, securing them with stones or staples. The newspaper acts as a barrier, preventing weeds from sprouting and competing with your plants for nutrients. Over time, the newspaper will break down, adding valuable organic matter to the soil. This not only helps to suppress weeds, but also enriches the soil, promoting healthier plant growth. By incorporating these simple upcycling techniques, you can make a big impact on your garden with minimal effort. Section 10. Unleash your inner gardener. So, there you have it. A treasure trove of budget-friendly garden upcycling ideas to get you started. Remember, the most important ingredient is your imagination. Don't be afraid to experiment, have fun with it. And remember, every little bit helps when it comes to creating a more sustainable and beautiful world. Get out there, get creative, and transform your garden into something truly special. Section 11. Transform your garden, transform yourself. As you begin your upcycling journey, you'll be amazed by how much joy it can bring. It's not just about saving money or being eco-friendly. It's about connecting with nature. It's about tapping into your creativity. And it's about creating a space that brings you peace and happiness. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your gardening gloves, gather your upcycled materials, and let's get started. Your dream garden awaits. Happy gardening!